I can't believe I got on here, but today was something. Um, how y'all doing? When you come in, do like the video when you come in. I ain't gonna be on here long because I do have to get some rest. Um, yeah, I haven't been resting properly. You know, um, I haven't been resting properly. You know, something about when I'm being faced with evildoers, it it affects me. Hello. Um, yeah. It only affects me because I know when something is wrong. And it hurts me even more because when I think about, this particular event, it hurts me more because it was like I could have got myself out before it got too bad, but I didn't do it. And I'm gonna be beating myself up. And it's like you have to release it. You have to release it. You have to. Any way that you could do it, any way that you can release it. And I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying. For it's not easy for me. It's not. But this too shall pass. And it's gonna be better. But it bothers me because I wouldn't wish this on nobody, you know. And I want a change. I want to change. But it's not my way. It's God's way. And as long as He keeps it on my mind and I don't let it go, I'm going to handle it the way I know how to handle it, and it's talking. But I just, God knows, I'm speaking against these people so bad because I know that if this would have happened to a person who was very weak in the mind, very light, very tender, I know that it would affect them to a extreme, and people will walk away and think it's okay, and I'm not gonna let that happen. Um, and no matter what it takes, I ain't gonna let that happen because if I'm gonna be in something and it happened and I seen something that wasn't right, I needed to be corrected. I needed to be corrected. It's a lot. Make sure you guys subscribe. When you make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Today was a day that I seen this lady on TikTok, and she was talking about something that really bothered me to the extreme because I was thinking, I like, no, this can't happen. Like anything that I see that sounds bad, it looks bad, I am triggered to say something. Not all things I will say. It ain't everything God will allow me to touch. And I'm very obedient. I know it. But if it's a urgency, then I just can't help it. It just roll. I can't. I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. And yes, I have to do it. And I'm just trying to continue with my faith, you know, because people, and I try to understand this about folk that I am. Forgive me, and I'm not trying to offend you, okay? What I'm about to say, it might offend some people because you may put yourself in that situation. Don't put yourself in the situation if that ain't your character. You know what I'm saying? Um, Evil people that judge folks because they don't look like you. Evil people who try to break people and bully them, to run them off, to run them away from places. Like I told these people at my job, if you don't want me, just say you don't want me. I be gone. You ain't gotta hurt me. You ain't gotta pressure me. You ain't gotta bully me. You ain't gotta pick on me. I meant what I said. But you took the high road and did what you did, and you thought you was gonna break me. Yeah, you hurt my heart, but you also hurt my father. And you hurt him before you did what you did to me. You was already on his radar, but you already crossed the line. You already crossed the line. Yes. When you cross, it's a line that a folk have to learn, that sometime when you cross a line, sometime you cross a line of no return. And I've been trying my best to let it go. I've been trying my best. I've been trying to do everything that I can, keep myself busy, calm myself down. I've been trying all I could do to keep, because what that woman said to me, I despise of her for it. And I don't want her to do it again. And I don't care what it takes. Because I seen the way you looked at me. I seen the way you act towards me. It was for some particular, it was bigger than me. It ain't had nothing to do with me. You had issues with yourself. Some people have childhood trauma. Some people have childhood trauma because they look at people, oh, she got pretty skin, she got beautiful hair. So they take themselves and try to mistreat them because they don't want them to be beautiful. They don't want them to be successful. They don't want them to get to the next level. So you have to be careful of who you put in charge. Yes, you got to be careful because leadership is important. Yes, the Bible decree and declare that you're supposed to respect leadership. Now, when leadership don't respect you, you got yourself a society that's going to go bad, and you're going to find yourself in trouble soon. But it is what it is. I let you go and grow. But however, as long as I feel what I feel, I'm going to talk, because it's one thing to lie, but to keep lying, eventually, this is the thing about a liar. If you're going to lie about it, make sure you know what you know, and make sure the other person ain't got facts on you. Make sure the other person, because trust me, if they ask, I got proof. And I'm ready to show it because I'm tired of hurting. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the pain. And yeah, I just gotta do what I gotta do. And it's like I said, it's making me so tired. because like I said, I can't. It made me really tired. I'm so tired of people lying. I'm so tired of people hurting folks, and you don't have to do that. When people I don't know who hired you, your friend. You don't supposed to hire your friends, your cousins to do things. You're not supposed to bring, girl, they make you look bad. They make you look bad. You don't bring nobody in no business that doesn't follow orders properly. Just because they say yes, just because they act like they for you, but later on they gonna do the same thing to you. They probably undercutting you now. But yeah, nobody make me stop do nothing I don't want to do. Nobody make me shut up if I don't want to shut up. Make me shut up. Come make me shut up. But anyway, um, yeah, I ain't stopping until I feel better. And that's just what it is. That's what it's got to be. Because you brought it on yourself. I can't let it go. You've wronged the wrong person. You let me tell you who you wronged. You wronged a kind-hearted, good-hearted. You tore down a giver. You tore down somebody that will give you anything. You know what I'm saying? You And this is another thing that I want to say to that lady who did it to me. I want to say this to you. I know you might have been mistreated. You know what I'm saying? I know you weren't treated right in your childhood, but that don't mean that you're supposed to treat other people like that. That doesn't mean everybody ain't like your parents. Everybody ain't like your friends. Everybody ain't like the ones that has wronged you. Just because someone do you wrong, you're not supposed to do other people wrong. Yes. And I mean business. Yes, yes. Um, Remember this, people. When someone do you wrong, don't take your anger on the next party, because everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same. You can't judge everybody. I had to learn that too. I had to learn that too, because before I moved to Georgia, I was already mad because I didn't want to come here. I already had my life planned, but I came here because I didn't have a choice. It was pressure put to me by my father. I had to do what I was told to do. Now, these things, that just because you got in the way of God's work, you think you hurt me, I can't do nothing to you. But you got in the middle of what God was doing for me. You gonna suffer for that. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I just one thing. Let me tell y'all something. I'm scared of God. Okay, I'm terrified because he has a way of getting people. Like let me tell you something. I'm afraid of him. I love him so much till I know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, God took me out this country. I was scared for my life. I went out of this country and went to Ghana, but God, he was with me. I took a risk, you know. That takes some faith to do that, you know. But you may have looked at it like, oh well, she don't need to be here. So you can't be God. You can't be God, okay? And you can't judge people like you're God. Nobody can. No, no, you can't do that. But you need to state facts and not lies. Um, yes. Like I said, I was in a war that I didn't sign up for, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I just don't. I I was in something that I ain't never thought that I helped. Not me. Who would want to hurt me? Because I would wonder, like, why would you want to hurt somebody who's trying to make you look good? Can't understand that for the life of me. All I could hear is jealousy. All I could hear is hatred. All I could hear is envious. That's all. You was mad at me because you saw something in me that you didn't have. Love. But you got to learn the hard way. However, Yahweh want to teach you. Whatever you believe, trust me, it won't go against me and my spirit. But whatever you believe, you're going to have to learn in it. You're going to have to sit in it and learn in it. But anyway, yeah, that it changed my life, and it triggered me to speak out. I love you more forever and always. I love you more. I love you more, Jeffrey. Um, I just I want to change. I want to change. I want to change. I want to change. I want people to stop hiring anybody. I want you to stop that because people have things to do. Thank God that see, what she thought was that was my only income. That's what she thought. Because she thought I was like her. She thought I had to be somewhere. But anyway, that's what messed people up because they think they prophets and prophetess, which they think they know things and they really don't. They really be talking about themselves. These are the issues that they will have with themselves that they reflect on someone else, and they instead of firing someone that deserved to be fired, you come after the one that was bringing you them pesos. But anyway, yes, and look at my record. I said it, and that's the crazy thing about it. Before they hired me, I told them, I said, have you checked my background? Did you look in the system and see who I am? Because I done changed some things since I've been working for these people. But what I would not tolerate is being scarred at, spoke to cruelly, having my pride trying to rip it from me. Yeah, I ain't forget about what you said about my eyeliner. That affected me. I'm an artist, and their policy is you're not supposed to talk about what they wear or what they what are they sexuality or they color or the color of their skin. That's the policy. It's in the rule book. So I would really like for this company to really look into the background before they hire people, because it's going to cost them later. It's going to get you one day or another. You need to check behind who you hire. Don't hire people just because they say they this and they ain't. That can hurt people. Everybody ain't strong. And that's that. But anyway, whatever it take, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever it take, that's what I'm going to do. And this is a passionate side because I thought I was passionate about babies and stuff like that, protecting kids and stuff, but I'm really passionate about people with abusing authority. Yeah, I'm passionate about that, abusing authority. That's what I'm a passion abuse of power. I'm very passionate about people who abuse power because people who are in power are supposed to what? Lead by example. That's how you use that in the right sentence. Yes, people who are in power are supposed to lead by example. You're not supposed to have hatred in your heart. Yes, there you go. Yes, and yeah, you ain't got to do nothing about it. Just watch. God's gonna do something about it. Don't just watch. Just wait on them. I'm trying to tell you, he coming. He ain't playing, baby. Because one thing I know, there's a song that just came out by He Don't Play About Me. I'm serious. I seen it with my eyes for years. He really don't play about me because when I take it to heart. I tell anybody I take it